guys. Who wants to recap?
Yeah. No.
Silence.
I did
Good
the.
stuff.
I think I did the recap last time, didn't I?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember where we stopped the last time. Was that right when Prim ran away? Like Prim ran into the. Wow, that happened twice, huh?
Yeah.
No, when she ran away after the people
Yeah.
because they stole the child. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
we stopped in Rose's shop
No, we
the next
didn't.
day.
No, we didn't.
That's where
Yeah,
we
we did.
Oh wait, yes we
ended.
did. Yes we did.
That's where we ended.
ended.
Yeah, that's where we ended.
Oh, okay. I heard it ended, not started.
So we ran after Prim, with Jalen coming in, being like, "Hey, level up. I'm gonna go do something that you'll find out about later." Bye. So we run in there. Prim saved our asses by cursing Little Knight. We went to town. Dude showed up.
Totally
Started
hot, by the
helping
way.
us. Yes. I mean, everyone knew that. You didn't have to add it. That's why dude shows up.
We all swoon.
Yes. It was a collective swoon. I don't know how we all didn't die from that.
Actually, Evan didn't swoon.
He did a little.
It was more of a, God, I want to be him.
Yeah, sure. If that's the way you want to phrase it, that's fine.
He's in the top 10. It's true.
Yeah,
I do
sure.
wanna be
If
him.
you wanna phrase it that way, that's fine.
It's alright, dude. We get it. Stay in your closet.
So we defeated them. Dude killed a guy that was begging for his life. Went outside, discovered that they had let loose Wrath. Jalen was trying to deal with that shit. Turns out the guy that came there was part of the gladiator fights and also a warlock to Jalen. And she said, "Hey,
Got
bitch, don't go fight him."
Got
Yeah, Erica showed up with a sword.
Tracking it practically.
Sword.
Yes, and so Leo got a new sword along with his battle axe that did a shit ton of damage.
Sword.
Thank you.
Sword.
So after all of that went down, we went back to the house, or to Ceres's whatever numbered home. Prim decided, listen, I'm having these emotions and feelings thing. Obviously, I should go to Blue about them.
Mhm.
And Blue's like, yes, I will help. And so they burst in on Evan.
Totally
Which-
nude, by the way.
Totally was helping. And then she got presents for two of them, for Ceres and Prim. And then you guys went back to Rose's because someone didn't go thank Rose for the sword right away.
It was actually to get armor.
Yes, it was to get the armor, but you also did not thank Rose for the sword right away.
It was
And
like
you-
fucking midnight.
And you
I'm
left Blue with the one woman who she was torturing with flirting and winning.
And winning, yes.
I rolled a 24 on that.
It was
I
an-
agree, you are winning.
It was an intimidation. It was aggressive flirting, no less.
Yes, and I'm winning.
All right, that's pretty much it. I do believe one of the things that you guys wanted to do was like interrogate Little Knife about things.
Yeah.
So you guys come back.
I mean, I think we brought her with us.
No, you didn't.
No, because Blue decided to stay and flirt.
Oh, right. Okay.
Flirt intimidate.
Flirt torture.
Yeah.
Yes. Blue decided to stay back and flirt torture.
It's just super cringy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Oh, totally.
If you notice, I also have reorganized a lot of the NPCs into various subfolders and folders.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice.
So it's a lot neater now because I couldn't stand it.
I mean,
had
it's
to check.
okay.
Oh yeah, and Spirit is going to stay with Rose. That was the other big thing.
Yeah, because Rose likes her, and not Erica, who's being tortured at this point.
Oh, we got a picture for Wrath.
Mm-hmm. That's what the eye thing was.
Neato.
Mhm.
Yep. Terrifying.
You know, his old description said the weakest sin, and I thought it was hilarious. All right. Anyways, so do you leave Rose's? Just like say bye. Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, I mean, Leo will say he will come back at some point, potentially, to make another set of plates that he'll pay for. But right now, they're busy.
Yeah, I'll give my grandpa a hug. Thank him again for the armor.
And
You're-
Leo
you're
will
you're
say
hug-
thank you again.
You're hugging him while he's banging on his next work of art.
Yep. It's normal.
He does like the light pat on the back. You know, the awkward I don't know how to compliment
I don't know.
child. You are good children.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Uh-huh.
You did it! You were a child.
And then looks over at Spirit and asks her to like get more materials, and then Erica comes in and has finished dragging in metal, and she's like, yeah, I'm not nearly as tired today. Oh, good. Go get that set over there.
You never show your hands.
And you guys leave.
Yeah.
So off back to the garden. And you guys come back and you enter the estate, and you just hear a massive groan. And Blue, hit me with that next cringy flirt.
I don't have anything to work off of.
I mean, look at her picture.
Chris, I'm bad coming up with stuff right off the top of my head.
All right.
You had a week to prepare.
No, I didn't. I didn't know.
You did. You totally knew that you were intimidating.
All right,
Intimidating.
all right. Her outfit looks torn. Is that
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, so she says, well, if you want, I could help you mend them. Or add some more.
Yeah.
You all hear that as you enter the estate.
Okay. Well,
You know, I bet I could make you even louder.
I thought you weren't good at this, Alicia.
I need more to work off of.
Then just go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I could flirt with anything though.
Please don't.
I flirt with Jack all the time. He's so cute. Fucking love him. Anyways, back to serious conversations that don't involve Final Fantasy.
I feel like Blue is like laying on the bed with like her hands, like her face propped up in her hands, like just looking at
she's
little
just-
knife on the.
And she's strapped to like a chair with like a gag on and everything. It's horrible torture. If only there was a way to make her stay awake. Alright, anyways. That is
Okay.
what you guys walk in on. What do you do?
Well,
Hey,
I would.
Blue,
Yes.
the fuck are you doing?
What, are you jealous?
No, just
You,
curious.
you, oh.
I'm entertaining our guest.
Uh huh.
She's just. You hear her like groaning around trying to say something, but she's like. She's gagged, so. It just comes out and it's.
What are you doing to her?
I'm just talking.
Okay.
Or would
Just
you like
gonna.
more of a demonstration of what I'm doing?
I think we've had enough of this. Uh. Silence. Yes. And she's going to walk up and take the gag out of this prisoner's
So
mouth.
she can cast spells?
So that she may talk, I'm gonna smack her in the face if she tries to cast these spells.
Has it been 24 hours yet?
Make her shut up!
Chris.
Make her shut the hell up!
Chris.
Hmm?
Has it been 24 hours yet?
Not yet.
Okay, she can't cast spells still.
It
Well,
will
fine
be
then.
soon, I think.
Oh, I'm sure you could shut me up.
Well, okay, it was in the middle of the night you guys went to go see Rose, right?
I thought we saw her the next morning.
Next morning.
It was next morning? Okay, then, yeah, you got maybe like 4 hours left.
Yeah.
How dare you ignore me? Blue said, well, I'm sure you could shut me up.
See? Make her stop! Make her stop!
Yes, yes, Blue. Give respite to our prisoner for the moment.
As you wish, princess. Anything for you.
You know, I apologize for your harsh treatment. She like glares at Blue.
Do you really apologize?
I would not wish that on anyone.
Fair enough.
She summoned a sin.
She did.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to explain to us why you did that? Did possibly the stupidest thing ever.
We had one. She just starts laughing.
What?
Yeah, you cut out. You just.
We had one goal, and then she starts laughing. And it's finally completed.
I smack.
Evan.
Talking here.
Evan. Do
What?
not torture our
Started
prisoner.
laughing.
Do not torture our prisoner. We are animals.
Wait a minute. Blue starts flirting with her to the ends of the earth. And you yell at me.
She's not hitting her, is she?
She's hitting
No,
on
I'm
her,
just-
which is
yeah.
worse.
Debatable.
Alright.
Regardless. Would you like to tell us anything, or should we gag you again and keep you here for longer?
It's fine what you do to me now. I've already accomplished what I set out to do.
Why, though?
It is unfortunate that it is weak, but I'm sure it'll find a good lunch to snack on.
Okay. That's very enlightening. Stuffs the gag back in her mouth.
You know she didn't really tell us anything.
I know. And I don't think she's going to. Shame.
We could get Blue some props.
props.
I don't know.
Oh, is that what you want to call them?
Jesus.
Well, you seem to be willing to make her able to talk in the first place. She still hasn't told us why she did it, and that's kind of the big thing, isn't it?
Dead air.
Well.
Someone do something.
What
Like
the
I thought
hell?
I thought that. Wait, what?
What the hell did you post in shit posting?
A while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was like 30 minutes ago. What the fuck? You just saw that?
How? Well, I didn't open Discord. I
It's a
just
I
man
commented
part.
on it earlier.
It's a
You
man
were in the middle of
part.
a statement.
He's half man and half man.
Stop. Yeah, you were in the middle of a statement, and you just stopped. Okay,
I
so I don't
didn't
know.
really have much. I just said, well, she seemed to be able to get. Blue seemed to be able to make her talk.
I
We
could get her
still
to
need-
do more than that.
We still need to know why she did it. Or
Well.
are they just completely and totally insane?
We could just keep casting spells on her until she fails to resist them.
Well, I will say one. Going by Raven's reaction yesterday, plan.
Jake, you're cutting
Cut
out
it.
a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry.
really bad.
Like your internet is dying. There you go.
I don't know
again.
how that's possible.
Yeah, it just happened. So,
Here, I will try.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, better.
I don't
Well,
know.
we don't know yet.
Testing, testing. I am speaking now. How is that?
I don't know.
It's still-
We'll
it-
have to
it-
give
it
like
was-
5 minutes to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. So, at least we know that it wasn't in Raven's plan.
yes, it's, I guess, a little comforting, but
It's not much. That means we have 2 crises to deal with.
indeed.
Plus the job we were actually hired for.
Oh, yes, our third crisis.
I, not to be overstepping my bounds, Princess, but perhaps we should focus on that third job for now. It is the one best suited to our current skill level.
But then, like, I guess we should make sure that the other 2 crises are being handled by more capable parties then.
Mom's
Probably
handling
your
one.
family. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear what Jamie said.
I said mom's handling one.
Well, perhaps we should ask
Well-
for orders.
Actually, you know what? Just gonna throw this out there. We've been encountering Raven at every turn that we've made so far. Who's to say she's not just gonna keep following us and turning up if we complete our first mission?
Well, then we've at least got one out of the way and we know where she is.
Indeed.
Exactly. So, why don't we get back on the task at hand, and as if we have to start dealing with Wrath, then I'm sure trouble's gonna find us. You're the princess of the kingdom outside of the castle.
Well,
It's
not that anyone
bound to
seems to notice.
That's probably for the best right
all
now.
the wrong people do notice. But that's what we need sometimes.
Of course. Alright. Well, if that is our general consensus, we should probably inform my mother and yours to that we are going to continue with our original task.
Wait, are
We'll
we
see.
not helping Erica?
Oh, right. That's the one that's in town
All
right now,
right,
isn't it?
4th issue.
Wait, that's the one that's in town right now. We could probably do
Right.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, we could probably knock that out before we left. I'm sorry, Alex, the idiot, forgot about that.
Everyone did, I think, except
Yeah, no, we all
Alicia.
did, except for Alicia.
Woo! That's a first.
Well, I just thought that with Jalen looking into the Finn stuff, she would find the relation to that as
That's also possible. I think
well.
I think the best thing to do at this point might be rendezvous with Jalen, because at least at the very minimum we can give her Little Knife,
Right.
because, and at most we can get more information.
Yeah, if anyone
All
seems
right.
to be able to extract the truth out of a psycho, it might be Jalen.
I can message her.
That would be very helpful, Prim. Thank you.
Okay, I have to write this out, I guess.
Oh, please tell me you signed all your messages Love Prim.
There is precedent.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It popped in my head.
I think she would sign it with just like simply T.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
Which ironically doesn't actually save any words.
No, it doesn't.
Judgment Blade. Hallowed Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
She's the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just dropped yesterday in Opera Omnia.
Shh. Let's not fantasy more D&D.
Yes. Figured you'd want to know, because tactics.
Golden Anticipation.
Nerds.
I mean, yes. Yes, I am. And I fucking love it.
You cut out, so it was just yes I am and I fuck.
And I fuck.
I heard I fucking love it, so.
I did hear that
I
as well.
cut out for me at fuck.
I choose to believe that all he said is yes I am and I fuck.
I think that's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's 20. We're good. Because it's 25, right?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Oh, I should probably tell her where we are. Fuck, I have 5 words.
At
Cal E.
at summer home.
Cal summer home, yeah. How do you spell Cal?
K-E-L-L.
Okay, that's what I thought. It was just saying, hey, this is spelt wrong. Okay. That's
Yeah, that's because it's not an English word.
That's so cute.
Please?
Should have mentioned that she was the one who summoned the.
I mean,
But Prim is typing.
No, I get it in character why you didn't.
I mean,
But that of Chris.
Sending is a level 3 spell. Okay.
Aw, dang it, I was hoping she was gonna be like, cool, sending Gale.
3 minutes.
Sending hunk.
I mean, she might be.
Fair, she still could.
That's why she said 3 minutes and not, I'll be right there. Because she can
She has
just
something to deal with the next 3
teleport.
minutes.
That means she's in the middle of something and it's...
So yeah, Prim will just kind of close her eyes, concentrate for like a minute or two, and she'll open her eyes again. She said 3 minutes.
Well, alright then. We shall wait.
Okay.
So, as these 3 minutes pass, do you all sit around just waiting? And Little Knife seems to be like struggling in her bonds. Go ahead and everybody give me a perception.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm playing
Leo,
with the
you don't see it.
I'm playing with the puppies. I love them.
Oof,
I'm not
Blue.
real funny because
Blue is still flirting with her. I do want to say that.
Evan,
Yep.
you see that she is doing rather well getting out of her bonds, but she has not got out yet.
I'm going to go over and just, like, grab the backs of her hands. You released a sin, now you have to be punished. Blue, keep going.
Yes! Wait,
Uh,
to you or to her?
To her.
yay! I got
Yeah,
you.
you saw it too, Saris.
Can I roll another intimidation for flirting?
Yes, you may.
Are we helping?
Not in this particular
Okay, yeah,
era.
fair enough.
I mean,
That's
Evan
fair.
is literally holding her down. But
I mean,
okay.
it would be
Woo!
like it was still good, but like it would be intimidation for you guys, like if if you were actually being intimidating. But she's aggressively flirting, so I don't know how you guys could
God, they're
help.
I don't know. To some people,
Unless
that
you
is
want
intimidating.
it, unless Saris, do you want to help?
No.
Blue would like you to help.
I know Blue would like that, but I'm not going to do it.
All right,
I
so
rolled 22.
yeah, so she is like just groaning and grumbling and growling as she rocks back and forth and everything. And
I'm just gonna make a strength check to keep her stuck in place.
alright, go for it.
Don't roll a 1. Oh,
Eh.
that's not
I do
one.
wanna-
I mean,
tied up. She's
she-
tied
okay,
up. Do I get
So,
advantage?
so she does like the head back,
Oh.
quick headbutt into you, and you take 1 damage.
I heal him.
I
Wow.
heal him.
I actually
It-
didn't
it
know
like-
from
it-
last time.
It
Hang on.
like it like broke your nose, but but since Sarah says she's healing, you're able to reset it and everything. It's
Tut
not
tut.
I actually like crack it in place myself.
That's not how you give head.
I could calm her
I'm
down.
sorry, what?
what?
Oh, because she smashed her with his head. In his head. That was bad.
It
Even
was
for
pretty freaking bad.
That was very bad.
That was bad even for Blue. Sorry, go ahead, Prim.
I can calm her down, maybe. So she stops struggling.
Please. Ah,
Really? I kind of like it.
But it does have a 20-foot radius.
Perhaps we should just wait for your mother. She said 3 minutes, right?
She nods.
And as you say that, a figure with wings steps through the wall behind, in the back of the room. It's Bax.
So,
She looks around.
I'm
And
holding
then
my nose, and it's just bleeding.
Fixed it.
Yeah, Sarah's fixed it.
Oh, I know. I'm just like, there's still blood everywhere, so I'm trying to like clean it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can do that. I can clean that too. Prestidigitation. Here.
Let him be
Thanks.
edgy.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't need your help.
He
I
tries to be edgy and you just keep ruining it.
Oh, I fixed it.
Oh,
I
I'll get
cleaned
it.
you.
Well, there's blood all over my clothes. Well, here, I have a sweater for you.
I don't need your help,
It has a
Baka.
heart.
You guys
My
are
God.
the worst.
Anyways.
Pretty bad.
All right. So Bax walks into the then bows politely to all of you, and then does a bit of a deeper bow towards Prim. But not
Prim-
significant.
Prim does curtsy back.
And then says, "You said there was a cultist." And looks down at Little Knife. Is this her?
Yeah.
Yep.
She was the one that was summoning the sin.
We figured that she'd be more
Oh.
valuable alive than dead.
We didn't know where to take her though.
Oh, you did not include that.
I didn't have enough words.
I will be right back. She
Oh,
does like
okay.
The peek through the portal.
Well,
Well,
I gotta go
not-
and talk to my manager. God.
It's more like the knowing and deeply sadistic smile.
Oh, good. I like that when my allies are deeply sadistic.
Ooh, let me go get my coworker.
And
This isn't the let me get the manager. This is the let me get my coworker.
walks back through the wall, and then the wall explodes,
Prim does
Hey,
scream.
hey.
and Jalen is on the other side.
Yeah, I just turn the cultist to watch as the doors as the wall explodes.
Leo
What?
shields the puppy.
Like, Sarah starts to object, but like, yeah, okay.
Prim's like crouched down, covering her head.
I just whisper into Little Knife's ear, "Yeah, you fucked up real bad." And I just step back.
Evan, was it?
Yeah.
You may want to move to the other side of.
Okay. And I will move away.
And Little Knife's chair just slowly begins to creep towards Jalen as she steps into the room, and Bax is right behind her, like just with the
With
biggest
popcorn.
smile on her face.
With popcorn.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Now, my angel, my associate here, has told me that you were the one to summon the Sin of Wrath. I don't know why this was not brought up the last time we saw each other, but it is all right. I am not angry. I am not upset. I am livid.
Prim recoils.
Prim, thank you. Is there any questions you would like to ask this one before I take her?
Shakes her
Yeah.
head.
Her number.
She can't cast anything for a few more hours.
Oh no, she can't cast anything, period. Bax?
Yeah.
And Bax steps forward. Yes. I want several curses, please. Bax is like hurriedly going through like a list of books that's in her pack. And she's like, no, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that. Aha, the
one.
curses. Which one shall it be today, my lady? Please remove her ability to touch the weave right away. And you see her do a quick gesture with her finger, and a large magic like circle about as big as not large, but like as big as the forehead, like strikes her. Done, my lady. And Jalen says, perfect. Now, no questions at all?
I really wish I did have one, but nah.
For measurements.
Um, what's your connection to the Black Hearts?
Ah, the blood hearts. That is what you wish to know.
That one, yeah.
You guys put back the gag, right?
I did, yes.
Yes.
Jalen, moves the gag down. Could you tell me what your relation with the blood hearts are? And Little Knife just spits in Jalen's face.
Eyes
Jalen-
go wide.
Jalen does the slow like eye turn towards where the spit happened, and it just bubbles and sizzles away. Ah, I see. It's going to be one of these.
Prim looks away.
Could you put up a zone of truth? Bax. Of course. Does anybody try to resist the zone of truth?
No.
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 Nope.
And Jalen just grabs Little Knife by the neck and just slowly holds her up.
Prim is still not looking.
And then begins to squeeze. I'm going to ask you one last time. And then the next time, it's going to be just immense amounts of pain. And then I will rip it from your mind, because that is what I can do. You can tell me honestly, or we can do this the hard way. And the Little Knife goes, we will see the sins rise again. I see that you are choosing the hard way. That is unfortunate. And Little Knife just begins to scream.
Yep.
And Evan,
Yeah.
you kind of like a deep rooted thing within you seems to like resonate with whatever is happening to Little Knife. But you're pretty sure you would rather spend the rest of your natural life with Jariana than
Yeah,
Just
do
get like
that.
the phantom pain in the head.
Yeah, I just start to like just start to like the main spot where I got like wounded, quote unquote, by her. I just start to like press that spot.
And Little Knife says, "No, no more, no more, please, no, no." What were you doing with the bloodhounds? They were giving us people to use and transform. I'm sorry. Stop, please. Ah. Transform into what? The vampires! Ah. The vampires. And who was giving them to you? No, I can't say.
Was it
You
the
can't
mayor?
say? You
What?
can't say?
Was it the mayor?
You can't say? Bax, who is she thinking of? Bax just tilts her head. Who is Tyson Turry?
Oh,
The
he's the
mayor.
mayor of the town.
That person. Oh dear. That is unfortunate. For him. But I feel like this is an excellent time to put you all to the test. I will be watching. I would suggest, as unfortunately I am a god and not a person that can be a hand of the law, that you do this appropriate.
Of course.
My sister-in-law would be very upset if I overstepped my bounds.
Well, of course. You will not disappoint you.
Oh, it's not a matter of disappointment. I know you won't.
Um,
Just be careful.
do,
Yes, Prim?
do we just go arrest him?
I suggest you... Prim, are you still able to, make communication?
One more time.
Bax, you will send word to my sister-in-law? Bax nods and proceeds to leave. And Bax, tell Gale that he is not allowed to have this particular event. He is not to touch it.
I would like to mention that your servant Gale did attempt to kill this one. He undid his work, I'm afraid.
That is fine. I intend to kill her when I am done with her. I have a lot of questions for her.
Prim flinches.
It
That is
must
what is
be
necessary.
done. It must be done. She has committed one of the greatest evils that I have ever known, and brought one of the greatest evils into this world that I know of.
I understand.
Be careful.
You as well, if it's something you even need to do.
I, unfortunately, will have to be careful in this case. Do not worry about the sin of wrath. I will do my best.
You didn't answer my question.
I apologize. Yes, Prim?
She, turns slightly red again. Are we supposed to just go arrest him?
That is up to you to handle and decide. I suspect my sister-in-law will contact you very shortly about it.
Yes, our original approach will be to arrest.
It is up to you to decide. It is not my jurisdiction, as it were. I deal with the celestial, abyssal, and infernal
And the confluences of them.
implications and conflicts. She deals with the mortal plane, as it were. I apologize if it sounds a bit crass or condescending, but life as a god has changed me considerably. Very well, I shall leave you all to it.
Quick question. Where's Gale?
Prim
She
just
thinks for a
looks
moment.
over at Blue, in
Like, oh God, why?
devastation.
I believe he is working out his stress at the pits
He's at the pits.
courtyard.
Does he live there?
He lives where he wishes.
Where
But
is that?
yes, he does live at the pits.
Cool. Thank you.
The top 10 have special rooms there.
What did that would have been very good knowledge to have said yesterday.
Prim
I was
just-
still very frustrated that you came in on me while I was in my bath.
From just
You weren't
everyone,
even in the back.
Barry-
You were weird.
from just
Please
burying
behave,
her
children.
face into her knees because she's been crouching this entire time.
That is a very important information you could have said yesterday.
Jalen
That is
turns. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was done.
Prim,
Just give a look.
She turns and then looks back at Prim. Be careful, young one. Please.
She nods.
And just starts dragging Little Knife by the chair, and heads through the wall that exploded. And as she walks through it, it kind of does it does like a rewind of the destruction.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good sound effect. All right.
What a shame. She was really cute.
Blue, is that all you think about?
Yes, that is all she thinks about.
Oh, Prim, you have a small winter wolf, chewing on your shoe.
Ribbon shoe, yeah.
Leo's trying to help.
Blue has not moved from the bed whatsoever this entire time.
Oh my god.
Just like sitting down, one hand on your
Yeah.
elbow up,
Yes.
basically the Burt Reynolds pose.
Mm,
I was thinking more like laying down.
Yeah, no, she's.
Draw me like one of your.
Yes.
Yeah.
Draw me like one of your French girls. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
One of your French analog girls.
And so, that is all.
Any other information you want to give Evan? Do you know his measurements?
No. Just that. You didn't think that the top 10 would have their own rooms?
No, I wouldn't
They're
know.
They're
Why
the
are you
shining
asking
stars of
these
the
things,
pits.
Blue? I think he's a bit out of your
He's-
league.
No one is out of my league.
She looks at herself like, I don't know about that.
Prim summons Lucy as a winter wolf and tells her to play with the puppy.
There's
They
three
start
winter
tackling.
Yep.
There's
three
Two-
winter wolves all tumbling around.
Two white
Two
ones
white, one
and a
black.
one.
No one's out of my league. In fact, you could say I'm an all-star.
I hate it.
And we should go and arrest him.
Wow, that was good. That was good.
Should we,
actually.
should we go arrest the mayor? Kind of a thing.
Wasn't
Yes.
Ferris supposed to contact us?
It should happen shortly.
We
I
still have to
imagine.
get to his.
Okay.
Unless she wishes to take care of it herself, but hopefully she will allow us to.
Mom said it
do
was
as
a
instructed.
test.
For
Yes.
us. So I'm assuming then that, Bax is gonna tell your mother to let us handle it, although she might just come and watch.
Yeah. Well,
Seems to be a thing with everyone around here. They just come and watch.
I haven't yet.
The fact that you put yet on there does not make me feel good.
All right, I'll make it sooner then.
Ugh. I just start walking out and start heading towards the mayor's, towards
Yeah.
the town hall.
yeah.
Oh no, he's leading the way. Guess we'll have to follow.
Might have to look at his butt.
Damn it!
Getting the blackjack treatment, I see.
You can't win with Blue.
I can't win with Blue. You're right.
Nobody
But
can
Blue-
win with Blue.
But Blue and Evan have a much better relationship than Octavian and B did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's very
it
different.
is night and day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's more like friendly banter now than
Mhm.
vapid emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, God, you're the worst. Yeah, you're also the worst. Ugh.
What are you gonna do?
Which, rather than God, you are actually the worst. Fuck you. You're the worst.
Yeah, there's a difference between hate fucking and hate fucking.
We didn't have to go there, Jamie, but then we did. Then
Yeah, no, there is a very clear difference between hate fucking and fucking hate.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's yeah.
All right.
Anyways,
To the mayor's place.
back to being completely innocent.
I'd like to hit someone with my new swords, please.
You mean your new
Hopefully.
sword? Singular.
No, it's two swords.
No, it is clearly one sword.
Sorry.
I would like to hit things with my brand new weapon of mass destruction.
A weapon of totally normal destruction.
Excuse me? YouTube?
All right. So, do you actually go to the garden? I mean, to the mayor's place?
Yeah, I guess.
Unless we're gonna wait until Vera.
Yeah, actually, maybe we should do that.
Okay,
We
in
get,
that
like,
case we'll
halfway
go.
there.
There's a training yard, right?
In our little
the
house.
In the estate? At the summer
Yeah.
home? No.
Okay.
Imagine not.
This home is pure luxury.
Let's
Yeah.
go
Like-
make more money in the pits.
For
Yeah,
the
we
people
should-
for the people who have not or for the people who played in the last campaign,
Mm.
Kaylin lives here.
Oh, yeah, there's no fucking training. There's nothing here.
There's
There is
it is
nothing that would take
There's a
There's
garden,
books.
and that's it.
Books and there's
There's
garden.
books and gardens.
it is pure and total luxury. It's not like haughty like luxury too. It's more like
Comfortable
Peaceful,
luxury.
Like homely.
yeah. It's beauty, not gaudy.
There is a
Also,
training yard at the pits if we want to go to that.
Maybe we
the-
should.
The mention of money, Prim does pipe up. I do need a spell component.
How much do you need?
100 gold?
We can spare that. Our winnings yesterday were substantial.
Okay.
Speaking of which, is anybody gonna go back to the pits to do their thing?
I think we should.
I would figure that we should wait until Vera
I
comes
mean,
in.
I mean, it could easily just be like two of us go to the pits while we wait for the message, and then like only have time for like one match.
Leo.
I don't want
and-
to spend any more resources. Oh wait, I can't just use my resources willy-nilly now.
It's fine.
Not yet. You can't.
Yeah, I guess my
You have to-
armor's
you have
not
to actually-
charged.
Yeah, you have to charge it.
It's fine. Let me and let
Yeah.
Evan and Leo go and take care of this
Well,
chest out
Bod-
yard
Yes,
stuff.
the bodyguards should leave.
You can come too. You can come watch.
Prim is gonna go
We-
this
I
time.
don't.
She is going this time. She's very forward
I
on
guess
going
we're all
this
Okay.
going.
We could
On a
time. So
more-
you
honestly
don't get fucking hurt and die.
we could also just go to the training yard there.
We could also just wait.
Yes, let's go to the training yard, and she's gonna grab Prim's hand and start going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the money bitch in this game?
But
Yeah,
what?
who has the money, bitch?
I don't have a money bitch. You're absolutely right. Here, let me go give you guys a money bitch.
Thank you.
What's a
It will
money
make
bit?
sense of context. Don't worry about it.
I want to know how much we got.
You have 750. It's in the party fund.
Mhm.
It's called party fund, but add character.
Yeah.
edit.
Oh, there it is.
All players.
Speaking as Alex for a moment, I think we should do some more pits runs before we leave town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
not
but
necessarily
it's-
right
maybe
now.
not right
No,
this
no.
second.
Not
Yes.
now.
No.
Leo just is very excited about his new sword.
There you guys
What?
go. You guys got a money bitch now.
Think.
Nice.
What?
Sarah's is gonna grab Evan by the arm, grab Prim by the hand. All right, lead us on, Evan.
Jake, to define money bitch, I asked for one to easily enter party fund money into a character sheet, so it's just easier to look at
Okay, got it.
instead of writing down 750 GP.
Got
Did
it.
Of course,
you put
now
the
I gotta
roll-
go find the code for it again.
Did you put the roll stuff in or no?
Oh, do you want me to put the macro in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it. Hold on. Let me go
Thanks.
get it from the other game.
That's why it made it so good. So then you could just roll it and be like, this is how
Now,
much we
now
have.
I will say this. I will say this. It's gonna have Keen's hands on it.
That's fine.
Very
Do
well.
it.
Where are you, macro? Party.
As we count our money, we think, man, what if we had another tiefling that was between the pink and the blue and was purple?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And what if they were stupid and kept money in hands?
This.
Another life.
Visible to players, all players. Name. Party loot. That's what I named it. Now, remember in Money Bitch, you're
Mhm.
gonna have to have zeros in all the other slots, else it won't work.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna break it, so someone else will have to do that.
And the
I will
macro
break
is
it.
now in the macro section.
Huh. So that's how that works.
It's really useful. Just ignore the Keen's hands at the bottom.
What is keen hands?
He counts money
Keen.
in hands.
Yeah.
Keen has the intelligence of 6.
So he
7.
counts money in hands.
Got it.
How many
It was the
hands?
easiest way for my character to tell him how to count.
It wasn't,
It was.
but she chose it.
Okay, fine. In any case, yeah. So to the pits.
I guess.
All right, so you guys are gonna do training, right?
Yeah, we'll go to the training yard.
Okay, so
Okay,
Yeah.
what if instead of training, we first go get Jamie's spell component and see where we're at then?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
It's only 100 gold.
No, I know. I just, like, time-wise, since
If-
we're waiting to get in contact with...
mhm.
Well, what is it anyway that we have to look for?
Pearl?
Either a jewel horn for hearing or glass eye for seeing.
Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance.
Oh,
So like a crystal ball, I guess.
I don't know if you need both.
I don't think I need both. Well,
But
it says
I
hearing
don't-
or seeing.
For both, you need both to do both.
Yeah.
Hold
But
on,
you
let
choose
me
one
let
when
me
you cast.
I'm trying to understand this part. Raw rule is vague on it, no clarification. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna say you need both.
Okay.
Since this is Hearthengard, you can buy it at base price.
So 200 gold.
Mm-hmm. Easily done. While you guys are actually here,
Mm.
I meant you guys to do a thing. I need history checks from. Oh wait, no, I need investigation checks.
Define.
From?
Everybody who's looking around for spell component things.
I'm interested in magic, cursorily.
I'm not.
Leo
Yeah,
is looking
it's
for
accurate.
leather to turn into harnesses for the puppies.
Well,
So, like, not in
Blues.
the magic shop at all.
Blue is just trying to drag you to the pit training place.
I'm glad.
Blue's
the
just looking
person-
for leather.
I am glad the person with a -1 rolled the highest.
All right, cool.
Good job.
Cool.
Did we
All right,
find
you guys
it?
don't find it. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It. What is it? I guess we're never gonna find out.
There's only one shop I care about in Hearthengard.
Oh,
what the hell?
yes.
Oh, what the hell?
Wick.
Nope.
It's a DC
We all
15.
suck!
We're all idiots.
It's a DC 15, I swear to God.
Yes.
Fuck. If I had
We
advantage,
all
I would
have
defeat
no
it.
intelligence.
I mean, I'm the
Such a
brute
stupid
fighter.
call.
I'm not supposed to be the smart one.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm a paladin.
And-
Paladins are dumb.
Wait a second, I have the highest modifier there. Guys,
You do.
please.
You're a fighter. You're actually naturally the most likely to have the highest intelligence. ASI.
Hmm.
Oh, that's fair.
I have an 8. Leave me alone.
I have a 9.
Y'all are cute.
I forgot. You guys are dumb as fuck. So if I throw a mind flare at you guys
Oh
die.
yeah.
Nah,
Yep.
nah. Fine.
A simple intellect devourer will kill all of you.
So we
Fine.
find my components.
Yes, you do find your components. They're fine. That's fine. So it's take 200 off. There you go.
I don't think I need to get components for anything else. All the other stuff should be in my bag. Oh no, I need components for Algurgy.
Need anything else?
Yeah. Sticks, bones, stuff like that. Tokens worth 25 gold pieces.
All right, spend it.
Augury.
Augury. Yeah. I don't have 25 gold. I have 17.
So take
The
25 for
party
the
has
party
it, yeah.
funds.
Okay.
Making money is really easy for us. We just
I'm
hit shit
literally
really
the
hard.
princess. Like, come on.
Okay.
The issue isn't that you need money
How do you roll it?
or you want money.
How do you do the macro?
Put it in bar and then just click it at the bottom.
Or just click the little die.
Yeah, or click the little die and it'll do it.
I see. I see it.
I would like to invest some time in making plate for Leo before we leave, because nowhere else am I going to get it for 200 gold.
Yeah, we're not leaving
No.
for a while.
No, I know. I just
Okay. So with all
that's
that,
on my to-do list.
with all that time to get component stuff, have we gotten a message from Vera?
You have not yet.
Okay. So I guess
All right,
we're going
off to the pits.
Vera, you would know. Not Vera. Saris, you would know that this might be a little bit of deliberation. What with the fact that you don't technically have evidence.
Yeah, we didn't tell her we had evidence. We do.
I'm
We have-
assuming.
We have.
You
We have a witness.
You have a witness. You don't have evidence.
Yeah, we have a criminal who testifies.
We have two criminals
Unfortunately-
that testified. It's
Unfortunately, they're gone.
it's like all
and
but guaranteed.
One of them is like proof beyond all belief that there is something happening, and the other one is
A thief.
trapped with Rose. So, I mean, you guys have a witness, but don't have evidence.
We don't
And
have
that-
hard evidence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, also, one of those witnesses won't be of much help. Actually, both of them won't. One, because, they don't want to, incriminate themselves further. And two...
Well, once we neutralize the threat to them, to what's her face?
Erica, yeah, but...
I think
Erica.
we offered her immunity.
Yes.
Yeah,
At least Sarah did.
Sarah's has granted immunity, which is close enough, and technically no one's going to fight Rose.
If they do,
It's a bad idea.
they,
capital
they,
B, bad
they, are,
idea.
they are dumber than us.
I would say Rose doesn't have much martial training, but he makes weapons. So
He's Iron Man. We saw him fight. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. He is Iron Man.
He's Iron Man.
And we're gonna retcon that because it was also a part of Kevin.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Got it.
I want him to be more mundane than like
Iron Man.
yeah.
Got it. So the pits.
Yeah,
All
to
right,
the pits.
so you guys make it to the pits. It is as busy as usual. You guys heading straight to the training courtyard.
Yeah.
All right, so
Blue is probably dragging Prim there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
you all are basically walking behind Evan uh,
Uh-huh.
to the training courtyard. So the pits is built much like the Coliseum, where it's like circular
Mm-hmm.
thing, and then they have a large building to the side that is reasonably furnished for the training.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another
And
building for residential.
and then well, it's a two-parter in that section.
Right, yes.
It's the prison slash
Residential.
residential, which Evan, you would know it's actually well furnished for the prisoners.
Yeah.
Because again, they treat the prisoners as well as possible when they have decided to join the pits as contestants.
Yeah.
They do live reasonably well. They
Yeah.
just also get paid very little and
Yeah.
and have to fight every single day to get out.
And there's a chance they could die. This could be their last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the training yards.
You enter this rather large building and you see several people. There's several different like kinds of training yards. So like there's one that's in sand, there's one in grass, there's one in a rocky terrain. It's set up rather well to train people to actually learn to fight, not just for the pits, but to just
Fight.
It's like a training school.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Prim is looking around like awestruck. She has never been in a place like this before in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Blue
You
is
see
also awestruck, but not for the same reason.
you see several people doing team fights and single-handed combat. You see several like guards doing a lot of training there. They seem to have their own section to themselves.
There's a group doing the synchronized huh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
Just imagine montage
Like
montage man out of
Walking
view
through the martial arts dojo, you see people
Yeah.
outside training.
Mm-hmm.
This is Boombox playing "I Have the Tiger."
Yeah, it's all there. And then you see this kind of really sectioned off part of the courtyard, and there you see only one person training,
There he is.
and he's wearing his blue outfit, white hair, sword on his back.
Sectioned off because they get all the best spots.
And he's got his blue outfit, but it's off, like it's just pants.
Oh,
And he, if you guys know how swords work, it's actually terrible to have it on your back
yeah.
because it's hard to like pull it out of the sheath itself.
Mm-hmm.
There are ways to do it. You need a cutout scabbard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need an actual functioning scabbard that opens from like the side, essentially, which is what Noah.
So you can pivot outward.
Nerd.
So he seems to be in a kind of sword stance without the sword out, and he's essentially shadow boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting an invisible opponent there. And the area that he's on is just plain round granite rock.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going back and forth, making small motions, and he's got a very He's got a very serious look on his face as he's doing it, fighting several. So it seems to be fighting several foes as he's going around. Evan and Leo, you guys can tell immediately that he's got maybe like 5 or 6 guys that he's fighting.
I just want to test something.
Prim has gone
I
red
like-
and has stopped walking.
I'm gonna, as we get closer, I'm just gonna focus Shadowbox an arrow at right where he's got one.
Right where he's got one what?
That he's shadowboxing.
You're
just
going
wanna
to
s-
like you're going to try and shoot his shadow.
I'm gonna
boxing
try and
opponent.
kill steal one of his shadowbox opponents. Just see what happens.
All right, make a shot.
Get a nat 1, hit him in the face. Do it.
With a fake arrow.
With the
Yeah.
fake arrow.
All right. So all of his opponents had the AC of an 18.
Oof.
Oh, really?
Yes. That's
Ah.
and so it goes whizzing past him. Or whizzing past the opponent and is actually headed towards him, and he instinctively throws up
Fake.
a shield.
Wait, it's he's shielded on the shadowboxed arrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
Does he now look over?
And he slowly turns to you all.
You wanna?
Hubba hubba!
Okay.
Prim hides behind Blue immediately.
Okay, Blue, you're gonna have to control yourself in here. There are prisoners around.
And he begins walking towards you all. Steps out of his little area of training. And looks at all of you and says, "Why do you interrupt my training?"
Oh, you could have kept going. I wouldn't have minded.
I was not training for those who had arrows. And he slowly kind of does the eye roll, but like it's not the condescending or anything like that. It's more like looking over at you, Evan.
My apologies, he was coming for you.
I had it covered. And he kind of gestures to like the invisible shield that he has.
In any
No,
case,
you don't have much covered, but please stay that way.
Damn it! I can't control I can't ignore Blue. I can't ignore. Jake can't ignore what Blue says, so it's hard to stay in character as Evan.
Why? Why?
We have new things. We wanted to test them. And you're a good fighter. You might be able to give us a few pointers on shoring up where we lack.
I hunt the sin of wrath.
Oh, this again.
I do not have time to point out every little detail.
Prim pokes her head out around Blue a bit. Didn't Mom tell you not to go after Wrath?
He does he shoots you a glare, but like,
She immediately hides.
and then he sighs and says, "Come on." And looks at both Leo and Evan.
I just stretch a little bit.
Okay, what are you doing?
We're
You
going
guys
to
should
train.
take your shirts off too. It's only fair.
I mean, I need my armor. That's part of my thing.
It's only fair.
I would like to come too.
Leo
You
sighs and
should take
starts
your
taking
shirt off
his
too.
shirt.
It's only fair.
You would like to join us on the practice field?
Of course.
princess. Very well.
Leo does start to take off his shirt. He's confused, but okay.
You really shouldn't listen to Blue. I leave my shirt on.
He looks at the weapons that you guys have, and then looks at Leo's weapon, and he's like,
OP.
I
Nerf.
think we might have a guard for that. And
What? Oh, a guard. That was Alex being stupid.
Yes,
I
the
was
guard.
thinking a literal person. I'm like, I'm gonna.
No. It's so you don't hurt other people, literally. Like cut
and
them.
I see.
he walks over to like basically the rack of supplies and things like that. And for Evan,
I just restring it with an actual bow and take some blunted arrows from over there.
I mean, he actually he looks at your bow and he says, "I want to see what it does before you do."
Okay. I unstring it, focus, and fire off a lightning arrow at one of the training dummies.
Go for it. Stacy is 10. It's really easy.
Just don't fuck up.
And I mean, he'd have to hit a.
I have.
He watches you fire and he nods his head. I am unsure where this weapon stems from, but it seems to be an artifact like Ice Bite.
You're sure?
He looks back and forth at it, kind of examining it. While you're still holding it, he's holding it up and looking at it and everything. I am a warrior, but I am still the Lord Mistress's aide.
Right.
Perhaps I could do a bit of research, but that bores me.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm just gonna gently move one of the bandages on my forearm. I think I have a general idea, and cover it up again.
All right. Then he walks over to Leo, and he hands you this kind of it's rather small and when you look at it, but it fits the great sword at the top just fine, and then it slides down to about 3/4 of the way down before it actually stops. That is the best I can do.
Would it be easier if I broke it in two? And he pulls the thing off and snaps it in two.
The problem is that the length is still
too long.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah. The length is still the problem.
All right.
Speaking of which, how do you hold that thing?
Okay, so I don't have a picture of this fucking sword, but I'm imagining it has to have two hilts. So I guess
Yes, but it merges into one large one. So when
that wouldn't balance properly.
I feel like I'd need art of this to properly.
I couldn't find. This is one
Because
area.
it's an impossible sword. It's an impossible sword.
Can you describe the sword for me real quick?
All right, I
will.
will. All right, so.
Now I'm not Jamie. Now I'm not.
Oh.
Wow. Why would you do that to Jamie?
All right. So,
Why would you do that to me? Now I'm
I have a
sad. I
general
wanted it.
idea.
do you want it to have a dual hilt? I had two designs for it.
See, I have an imagining about a design. Something a little like this.
In my mind, it's just a big black blob. That sword is so extra.
I mean, it's ooh,
Oh yeah,
ooh.
that one.
That one looks. I think that works better.
See, that's what I was thinking about.
It's got a gun in it too.
It does.
Yes,
Gun!
you forgot to describe the assault rifles in the.
And the dagger
okay.
in the other hilt.
But that's what I was thinking of when I was thinking like it's got two hilts that's like one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you take it apart, it's like that. The only thing I would say that's a little different from that particular picture is that like one sword is bigger than the other. It takes up more of the other half of the
Mm-hmm.
like the top of it. So it's like it's kind of a curved sword. I would say if you're looking at the where the gun part is, right? Of the image that you put.
The gunsy bits.
Yeah, the gunsy bits.
That's the next
That
upgrade I'm gonna.
the top of that is one sword.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, and then the connecting half of it, and then the other half without that top bit is the other sword.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me see if I can probably
This
paint
isn't super
shit.
important, is it?
Yes, it is. This is
Oh,
the
okay.
most important.
Okay.
Look,
so
I'm not
aside from
talking
the
about
fact,
Cloud's fucking.
You're
sword,
not talking
alright?
about the fusion swords, I know,
Yeah.
but still.
I will address it.
What if it's just a sword that holds a tinier sword, and that's how you get the two blades?
I was imagining
that
using
is
the big
Cloud's thing.
sword as a little
No,
as
no,
a
no.
hilt.
It
for the
has
rope.
arms, and it holds another smaller sword.
No.
And then
Yes,
that
we've been
sword.
misinterpreting this the
So
entire time.
it's a sword that has a smaller sword, and that sword has a gun.
Pew pew.
Is it also have arms that is holding the gun?
Yes.
No,
And
that's
then-
just silly.
And then
Yeah,
that gun,
that'd be dumb.
So it's got it in
That
a
gun
case.
shoots other guns.
Yes.
that gun is holding a gun that shoots more
The gun
guns.
shoots knives.
Gun shoots
That
them.
also shoots guns. That
Yes.
shoots
Each
swords.
each one of the guns that gets shot from the other gun has a tiny knife attached to it as a bayonet.
Yes.
Anyway, as far as, I mean, he definitely swings it two-handed, because he doesn't have a belt of giant strength yet.
Yeah.
He's not quite that big a boy.
And I assume he almost has to wear it on his back, as impractical as that is. Just because, can you imagine that on your hip?
Yeah, no.
I have a
No.
feeling there's no sheath for it though. It's just like a bare ass sword on your back.
All right. I think I got a good way to. Yeah, this is good enough. This is good enough. So like this. If you see where I put the line,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the two swords. One's clearly a smaller, easier to wield one. You could actually give that to somebody, and it would just be a long sword.
Oh,
Would it be a longsword or a greatsword?
It is considered a great sword, but they would have to use it like for somebody else
Versatile.
that doesn't that's
a non-proficient user would use it
Yeah.
as a longsword.
a non-proficient user would be able to use it as a sword. You can use it as a great sword. You don't give a fuck. You're like able to just swing that shit, and it's like, fuck you, you know?
Okay. So, if push comes to shove, I can hand Evan a longsword.
Exactly.
But I prefer to keep it on myself as a greatsword.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be using a longsword regardless.
You could give it to Saris as a longsword.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're in a situation where I'm giving up my sword,
It would be.
I
It
think
would be.
We're desperate.
yes, we are very desperate when
It would be. It would be exceptionally heavy, but
It-
not so much. It's a heavy longsword essentially.
It'd be it probably would be more prudent for me to give Saris my saber and just use the bow.
Anyway, why
In
are we
that
still
situation.
talking about this?
Anyways.
Actually,
because we can.
guys,
And
I'll
Alicia
be right
had
back.
D&D.
to-
Use the
It's
rest-
D&D. Let's.
I-
We can.
I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. Go ahead,
Okay, but yes, he has this massive sword strapped on his
Mhm.
back,
dude.
and he pulls it apart like it's nothing, and then he puts it back together.
He watches you do that, and then just questions, "Can you swing that?"
Yes,
Do so.
I swing
And
it.
he points over at the
Dummy.
test dummy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll walk over and swing it.
Give us that swing. All right, roll the damage. That's fucking disgusting. I hate it.
You're the one that gave it to him.
I don't. But I also love it.
I get 2 attacks.
Turn that one into a fucking set. That's disgusting. I love it. I love this weapon. And he says, "Who created such a? Why would they? It's so impractical."
It works very
Wow,
well for me.
That's really stupid.
But if it's easier for the purpose of now, I could also just use this. And he grabs his great axe that he also has on his back.
Interesting.
I play characters who hoard weapons, and that's okay.
He looks at you. He looks at you, Leo, and says, So, do you even bother with finesse, or do you just employ the hit that thing as hard as you can over there?"
I usually employ the hit that thing as hard as you can, but if I needed to be more finesse, I have this sword, and he grabs the long sword at his waist, which is basically a light weapon for him.
He looks down at it. Any other weapon I should know about?
Oh, I also have a light crossbow.
He just kind of stares at you, blinking. You know the
Mm-hmm.
the guy blinking.
Yep. Yep.
But that is easily the most inefficient weapon I have.
Anything else you'd like to declare?
I should get a knife.
And then he walks
get
to you,
him.
Saris, and hands you a guard for your long sword,
Thank you.
and says, "Well, princess, what exactly do you do efficiently?"
I know how to use my sword.
Mm-hmm.
I have divine magic and some innate magical abilities.
Show me.
Okay.
Points over at the test dummy.
All right. I will lightning lure the test dummy. Let me roll that.
Yep.
Wow.
Oof.
It should be another D8 actually. 7.
An interesting tactic. Bring your enemy closer to you. Can you attack afterwards?
Not immediately.
But I can.
That is something you are going to have to learn.
Right. I will keep that in mind.
As this is happening, Prim just kind of leans over to Blue. Shouldn't we also do something?
Blue is distracted. Blue is distracted, and she says, "Yeah, I am." Oh, wait, what?
I mean, like training or something.
You know what? I think so. Wait a minute on that.
Well, going through each of you, I have noticed a few errors in your judgments and attacks. Jake, are you back? I'm
Nope.
gonna take that as a no. Half orc.
Leo.
Leo. I see that you are very, very strongly built, but how is your speed and footwork?
Usually my method is I hit them hard enough that when they hit back, it doesn't matter as much.
That is ill-advised, because if someone were to, let's say, cast a spell at you, and I need you to roll a dex save for me. All right, you missed. A simple rock is just suddenly flung towards you and hits you in the chest. Doesn't do much damage. Only take 2. But you do take it to the chest. Do you see the problem? Especially
Yes.
if you are wearing armor. You will need to learn to be more agile. Come
I'm
to the
back.
training yard more often and I will teach you this.
He'll just nod.
You there. I see you do well with your bow. How are you with melee skills?
I will switch out the bow for the saber and get into stance.
Strike.
Okay. Of course I roll well right there.
He just catches the blade. This is number 74.
I glare at him because I think I'm number set. I think I was in number 6. Was I 74?
I think it was
I thought it was
74.
74.
73 is my memory.
Let's go see.
Do we roll for it?
Yeah, we did. I'm 100% sure we rolled for it. 17. It's not. It's before this for sure.
Let's see. It is.
Good old chat log loading for the next 3 years.
Yeah, because it's...
Hang on. I've just tied up
74.
there.
Yeah, 74.
Oh, it is
I
74?
see it. It's 74. It was right below the 14 that you rolled, Chris.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep. 74.
Yeah, so he says number 74, and this is all you have. He lets go of the blade. You are going to have to learn to use your ability to be versatile and adapt and overcome.
His performance in
Using a
combat.
bow, using a bow is and playing to your strengths is great, but well, playing to your strengths is all you if playing to your strengths is all you can do, well, he just shrugs and walks away. Walks over to Ceres. Your skill with magic is acceptable and passable at best,
Why, thank you.
but your inability to do both in combat will hinder you. Looks at the other two. I heard that one of you wanted to practice.
Prim freezes.
Yes, she would.
We would all like to practice.
Yes, she would.
I immediately go over to one of the training dummies and start just swinging hard at it.
Blue grabs Prim and basically pushes her over.
And he walks up, looks down at Prim. What
Dead.
weapon
Just
do
fucking
you
dead.
use?
She's just kind of like standing there for a bit, and then she like reaches onto her side and like fumbles out a dagger and drops it. And then she picks it up and she's like super red and she's standing there looking at the ground. Just holding the dagger with both her hands.
She's a spellcaster!
And when she is out of spells, or if she's unable to cast a spell, will you be there to protect her?
I know I would be.
Prim does bite her lip at that.
Stab me.
What?
Stab.
She like closes her eyes and just jabs out.
He
Did better than Evan.
Savage.
I mean, she's tiny and fast.
he kind of like lets the blade come and then just kind of steps to the side a little bit as you dash forward. And
Not hitting anything, she like peeks an eye open.
and wait, before you continue, and then he grabs you by the wrist and like pulls you like kind of into a pinning move where you can't move,
She lets out like an eep.
and he says, magic is well and good, but when you're unable to cast and find yourself in a situation like this, you're going to have to stab me. Do you try again?
Come on, Prim, you can do it! Bardic Inspiration.
She kind of like bites her lip in frustration, drops the dagger, and pulls out a whip out of nowhere and just tries to get him across the face.
All right, go for
She
it.
shows her true colors.
And misses completely.
You could roll the Bardic Inspiration if you want, but I don't think that's gonna help too much.
But
I mean, we'll do it just for fucking. It's a 6, right?
Yeah.
So 12.
So the whip comes out, and you try to like whip it behind you, essentially, trying to
Mhm.
get him, and he just pushes you away.
She probably trips and
Nice.
falls.
And then he walks over and lifts you up. I apologize. That was uncalled for. You have some skill and at least a willingness to learn. Come back to train.
She looks away embarrassed. Just nods.
Just a question. Do you have any solution to the issue of not being able to cast a spell and then engage in combat immediately?
Yes, we simply teach you how to use a weapon while casting magic.
Oh, so you mean like this? I'm gonna use Smoking Blade on a dummy.
Do you do it?
Yeah. Fuck.
Red.
I rolled a 1.
Did
What do
you
you
did
guys
you
get
did you
for trying
attack
to
did
show
you
off to
attack
the
him?
guy?
No, I was gonna hit a dummy, but
Yeah. Okay.
just to demonstrate.
Just what you guys get for trying to
the
show off in
ability.
front of this guy?
Just
I
fucking
was
roll
not
like
trying to
shit.
show off.
Yes, you
And
were.
What? I'm sorry. What?
He asked me to come at him with my saber,
What?
so I did.
I'm gonna shoot the imaginary person he's fighting.
I was trying to get his attention.
You were showing
We
off.
know you were.
Showing up.
Yeah.
That's you're trying to get his attention, aka you're showing off to him so you
Sen-
can
Senpai
get his
noticed
attention.
me.
you be
Senpai
quiet.
noticed me.
Oh, he is not my senpai.
Are
Senpai
you sure
noticed
about
me.
Mhm. Prim just kind of
Okay.
like looks defeated and goes back to sit beside Blue.
Why do you give up?
That was perfect. Prim, that was amazing.
Why
You did
do
a good
you
job,
give up?
Prim.
Oh, is he talking to Prim?
Yes. Why do you give up?
I don't want to hurt anyone.
He pauses at that. Why?
She visibly flinches.
What is it that you are hiding?
Blue's gonna whisper to Prim. Do you want to leave? We can leave. I'll take you out right now if you want to.
She shakes her head at Blue.
Okay.
Well,
She like starts kind of pulling into herself and looking around at all the others. Bad things happen when I hurt people.
and he like walks over and then kneels down and puts a hand on your shoulder. You know the first step of learning to fight. To draw a weapon on somebody is to hurt someone. Something all fighters must learn. And he stands back up, looks at Blue. Did you need training?
I wouldn't mind some, but we wouldn't exactly do it here on the arena.
I think I understand what you mean. And he just slowly looks down at you, kind of like with a very visible sneer, but like a half smile. Your place or mine.
Prim's eyes go wide.
Dead. Fucking dead.
So does Blue's. And she stands up, brushes herself off, and she bolts.
Blue.
Leo will try to go catch her.
Yes, please go wrangle her.
Chris, where's the nearest window?
You're out fucking doors.
Why is it always
I'm
a
aware.
window?
Okay, Evan's had
I'm
the
aware.
adrenaline start wearing.
Chris, where's the nearest window?
Maybe like 10 feet away. It is in like a sectioned off area that you guys are doing this.
Cool, she's going for it.
I guess in order
It's
to
not
distract...
a. It's not a like a openable window. It's more like it's just a window.
Like,
It's
what
supposed
is
to.
it
It's just
to?
a glass pane to
Oh.
see outside.
Wait, are we inside or outside?
Inside.
It's
Oh,
a
we're
giant
inside.
build. It's a giant building that.
It's a training facility.
Yeah, so you could basically you're able to train through any weather.
What's the nearest window I can jump through?
I mean, you could try to jump through it.
I would like to try to catch her before she jumps through a fucking
Yeah,
All
window.
right,
she's probably gonna try
acrobatics
for it.
versus athletics.
For the record, I now start finally paying attention, and I stop swinging at the
Rip.
swinging at the dummy just as Blue starts.
Rip!
All right, Blue, you are kidnapped by Leo.
He gets you around the waist and just like
Let me go!
puts you over his shoulder and carries you back.
Let me go! Don't take me back!
Okay, we don't have to go back, but you can't jump through a window.
Watch me!
It's a prison, Blue.
Primrose, he looks at Gale looks at you and says, "The cowards are always the loudest ones."
She kind of like jolts out of her like shock and like looks up at him, and there's like a tear running down her face. She kind of blinks at him.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh,
Milady.
I want
Why?
to. Can I make a quick insight check on him to see if he's really just not getting it?
Oh yeah, sure, go for it. Oh, he doesn't get shit.
I will actually
He's
like.
clearly a dumbass in this
Yep.
one particular.
His social
area.
intelligence is none.
I just sigh and press the bridge of my nose.
She looks up at him in confusion.
Is there something wrong? About that time, Saris,
Yeah.
you hear Kalen's
First, what was the result of trying to use booming blade? Did he actually
Oh, I'm
develop that
sorry.
at all? Or?
Sorry. He
Sorry.
watches you miss completely, and he just shakes his head and doesn't even say anything. He just kind of turns away, disappointed.
That
Sorry.
usually doesn't happen.
I kind of did sidetrack from that. Sorry, Noah.
It's okay. Sorry.
But yeah, at about that time, Saris,
Uh,
you hear Kalen in your head.
uh,
and he says I'll kill him myself.
What? Because I can't talk back. I don't know what he's talking about.
No. It's sending.
So I can send a message back.
Yes.
25.
That's his message was simply
I'll kill him myself.
That's
That's it.
Shit. Okay. I guess what she'll send back is, I was going to arrest him.
6.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to say.
I'll count for you.
hold on.
It's not her
I gotta,
spell slot.
That's true.
Bitch, he sent 2 words.
Yeah, you can choose not to do the max.
Like, he didn't give me enough information to say anything else.
talk while I'm writing.
Okay.
Prim looks confused at Gale for like a bit, and she's like, I don't. And then she feels the tears falling down her face. And she kind of like starts wiping at them, looking even more confused.
Last case of emotion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Make sure you sent it in the right voice, because you're typing
Yeah,
with
I'm
Jalen
going.
right now.
I'm going to. I'm
Okay.
just.
New vote
I-
it is.
I have to make sure I have to count and everything. Yeah. All right. But. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's good enough. If I missed something, fuck it. Why did it send no, it's not supposed to have that first word. I don't know why it does, but whatever.
Okay. Alright. Do I get another sending back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, and she says, we do.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, we do. Don't
Alright.
worry about us. Look, you didn't see what I saw.
I didn't. That's why I asked. That's all? Okay.
Alright. We have dispensation from my parents to arrest the mayor.
Oh, okay. So what's our proof for doing that? Just that it's condoned?
I mean, yes.
Okay, well.
Procedure's important.
Okay. I guess we should probably go then.
Yes, my brother is coming
To collect him?
to collect him, yes.
Okay.
I think that's what he...
Alright.
Oh, that's supposed to be with an S.
Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No reaction from Gale to Prim, like, full on almost crying now.
Okay. I apologize. I was focused on
Yeah, I know.
We're bouncing around a lot,
It's just
sorry.
happening at the same time.
Yes,
I get it.
yes.
I get it.
So he kind of looks. He looks rather confused and kneels down and kind of, I want to say, not the gentlest hands, just kind of wipes the tears and says,
Just smears dirt all over your face.
you you need to be able to function without emotion getting in the way. Come, I will teach you how to use this. And he lifts up the whip that you had.
He's gonna teach you how to use a whip.
Ah, if only Blue was there.
Whips and chains
I mean,
excite
she
me.
kind of is.
No, she isn't.
She still looks like confused and slightly upset. But like in a way that she doesn't understand why she's upset.
She's flustered.
Mm-hmm.
She be gelling, yo.
Yeah.
Do you go with him?
I guess.
He all but drags you over to the
Yeah, that sounds right.
training dummy and then hands you the whip and says, I understand you don't wish to hurt. However, there are some things more important than not hurting someone, such as your friends or your loved ones. Imagine that cultist hurting the woman that we saved. Which would you have preferred? Her to die?
She flinches.
Strike her. And he points over at the dummy.
I guess she'll like lift up the whip and like half-heartedly try to hit it.
I said strike her!
Yeah, she does like jump and like the little like sound of surprise.
Do you wish to keep her alive? Or not?
I want to say that Lucy appears on her shoulders as a cat and just hisses at Gale.
He looks at it and looks back at Prim.
Just kind of shaking.
I see I'm pushing too hard. We will train another day. Come back. And he looks to the rest of you. You are all dismissed.
Yes, Your Highness.
And Prim just takes off running.
I'm gonna leave last.
Alright.
Because I do have one or two more things to say to him.
Yeah, are you sure you should be jealous of Blue?
Hey, he
Like-
initiated it to you.
Yeah, that's fair. but I'm also I just want to, like, Evan.
It was the
Evan. Evan!
What? What?
Like, yeah, I get blue, but, like, there's also just Evan right now.
Okay. As I'm leaving the training yard, I sheath my saber and put the training arrows back. You know, you're an incredible fighter, and you are one of the chosen of lore, but you're a colossal idiot.
Excuse you.
How much do you actually interact with people?
I don't.
That tracks. The one who was crying had feelings for you.
Oh my god, Evan, please. You were doing
Wow.
so good, then you just outed her
Wow.
like that.
And then your next reaction is to yell at her when she was just crying in front of you.
He looks at you slightly appalled by the statement, and then moves closer almost angrily.
I will not stand down.
People die when they fall for such emotional drivel. I have watched the sin of lust destroy my family and everything I loved in it. I will not be a part of it. And he turns away.
All right, fine. I'm not going to try and think that I'm not going to defend anything that has happened to you. It sucks. I get it. But maybe don't be so rough on a kid who's trying her damnedest to grow and be better. Especially when it took her so much to even speak up in the first place to get here.
You're not sure if he's ignoring you or not, but he does not respond.
Just some food for thought from those of us at the bottom of the totem pole. I snap and use thaumaturgy to just shatter the dummy that I was working with, and it falls in perfectly segmented pieces because that's where I was slicing with the saber.
Did you just, like,
Destroy a dummy,
like,
yes.
the gay... No, I was gonna say, like, the gay snap, like, oh snap, come back.
Nope, just it
Because
was
that's
just like
what
that.
it sounds like.
I didn't do the full motion
No,
of the
he just holds up his hand.
He
and
did a
snaps.
mic drop.
Mhm.
He did a mic
Yeah.
drop.
the mic
Boom!
drop snap.
Still pretty
Boom!
gay.
I dropped some knowledge on you. Haha!
Still pretty gay.
Thank you for the training. We'll do that again. We'll do this again sometime. And I walk away.
And I walk away.
All right.
I want to say Leo is probably still halfway up past, so Prim runs into Leo, like full on runs into him.
Oh,
And Blue is there too.
are you okay?
And she just looks up at him, and there are just like tears streaming down her face.
No.
No, I'm
Hey.
fine.
Oh shoot.
It's alright.
I think Blue turns around, she's like, oh shit, oh god.
And then she sees Blue, and her lip starts to tremble, and she just runs over and hugs Blue and just starts sobbing.
What? Oh,
She
oh
should
my
be
god,
mad
what
at Blue.
happened?
She should
Blue-
be mad at Blue.
Blue hugs her back. She's like, did something happen when I left?
She just is unable to talk and is just sobbing.
Is she doing like the blubbering mess sobbing?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Gail, you say something, but
Mhm. Yep. Basically.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Like,
Blue's looking at Leo like, what?
What the fuck happened?
Leo's like mouthing back. I don't fucking know.
It's okay. Hey, how about we head back to town and we see about getting some tea? Does that sound good?
Tea would be great for all of us, probably.
How about some
Yeah.
tea, Prim? Does that sound good?
Sarah's like waiting outside for them, like, why are they taking so long?
I mean,
Evan's now passing by, just not acknowledging anyone else, doing the emotions.
Wow.
Hey, he said his
he
piece.
did.
He said way too much.
I know I
But
did.
no one
but-
else knows.
No one else knows.
Come on, Prim. Let's go get you some tea, okay?
Let's go get smashed.
Just kind of nods.
We'll get
Still
some
crying.
tea.
Do
We'll
you
get
want to
some
go?
tea. We'll talk it out. I bet it's not as bad as it is, okay?
Go get some tea. We'll talk it out. Do you want to go and help us arrest a corrupt mayor? I think we could go arrest a corrupt mayor.
I do that for my therapeutics.
Yeah, Cyrus would.
So just and right. Good.
Oh, I feel
Like
so
a knight
much
in
better.
shining armor.
Feel so much better with the crimes of the guilty locked up tight within the prison. Gives me this warm feeling inside.
Ah, yes, the justice boner.
Anyway, we head out and Cyrus is there waiting like, what the fuck, guys?
I'm standing next to Saris now.
Leo looks shell-shocked, levels of confused.
Whoops,
Oh
should
god,
we
I
have,
have to deal with
should
him.
we have given you more alone time?
He just got here. Well,
We can turn around and go back.
No. You seemed like you had news. You stopped in the middle of a conversation in there, Saris.
sorry, what are you referring to exactly?
The sendings.
Descendings.
Right,
Like,
yes.
didn't
All of a
particularly
sudden, you
tell
went
them.
dead silent, looking up into the sky.
Well, yeah, like a bunch of shit just happened at the same time, that's why.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ironically enough, Evan noticed.
Sorry, I'm ill. Okay, so,
I
My
like the
father.
idea that Sarah
Sarah's just what?
says, "Sorry, I'm ill."
Sorry, I'm sick. Hold on, let me think.
Let me think.
Oh, fuck.
Yum.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. That was gross.
It's okay. We can handle sick.
Do you need someone to nurse you?
Alicia!
I was trying to do it as Blue because you said Sarah.
You made it weird!
We crossed over.
And now it is officially awkward.
Okay.
Like it wasn't before.
Okay, alright.
Listen, playing this character is the most awkward and weird thing for me.
We're having fun, at least. That's good.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yes, my father told me that we have dispensation from my mother to apprehend him, and that my brothers will come and presumably take him back to the capital for trial.
Oh,
Ooh, which brothers?
I have two brothers. Three.
You-
I have three
Oh,
brothers.
is
you
it
had
just
three.
two? I thought you had three.
I have two of adult age.
The other one's a child.
Right.
The other one's a baby who doesn't know how to hold
He is
hold
4.
his temper.
That, you know what? That sounds terrifying. Send him.
I mean, he might be the most effective warrior of all of them, but he's 4 years old.
He's a barbarian.
Excellent.
Still 4 years old.
He is
He's a
incredibly
level
strong.
24-year-old barbarian.
He's actually level 9.
Sure he is. Anyway,
He's got 25 strength.
shut up, you.
He's like Bam
Uh,
Bam.
Stop.
Bam, bam.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
That is mildly terrifying.
Okay. Yeah, so we have age up.
Oh, all right, then let's go do it.
Uh-huh.
If everyone's all right. And he kind of looks between the girls like, I don't know what to do here or what's wrong
God,
with
they're all
them,
fucked
but
up.
there's something happening with all of the girls.
hey, Prim, how about, can we get your tea afterwards? Will you be okay?
She nods and takes Lucy off of her shoulder, kind of petting her as a comfort.
I kind of like to give a comfort animal.
All right. So that's where we will technically end session.
I say we
for-
spent too long talking about that stupid sword.
For future reference, I want everybody in the experience part of their sheet to put 1 out of 10, except for
Okay.
Blue, because Blue didn't get any.
Yeah, I was about to say, Blue did shit.
Just training.
Yes, this is training towards a feat.
Oh.
Okay.
I have decided that I will use the pits as training sessions.
Liking it.
Since Gale is the one giving it to you, and he is way above your total experience, he can give you guys 1 point. But
Just going to the pits to train does not mean you will just get more
Get a
XP.
feat.
We gotta catch them all.
We gotta do some other.
You look for the
crazy
experience
things.
orbs when you're running around. In
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Um,
I ended both campaigns with my characters fucking crying.
Whose fault
But
is
I mean-
that?
Mine.
But I mean, Blackjack's having a good cry now.
Ah!
Everyone else in that game is crying too,
Yeah, that's true.
except Kane.
Yeah, that's
Hi-
right.
Piper
I
is-
did break people. I do like
Piper
break.
is constantly crying. Like, that's not an accomplishment.
Kane's not crying, he's just horribly depressed now. Yay! He may be the worst one of them all.
Also, Ash didn't end in a crying mood.
No, she didn't. But that wasn't technically a session, so it doesn't count.
It was a
I
session.
don't know if I'll be able to make her cry on Thursday. So
Nope,
Not
you can't
yet.
make a punk. You can't do that to a punk.
That threw me off. I have a character named Ash too, and I was like, what?
Her full name is
I've
Ashen, so.
I've
Yeah,
also had a
mine's-
character named Ash.
yeah, I killed him if I recall.
Yep, you did.
To be fair, Ash might cry next session if Phoebe decides to fuck a drow in the dungeon, mostly out
She
of pain
better
of
not.
their existence.
What?
Oh,
I am
right.
literally
We found
leaving her there
a
if she fucks
neat-
the drow.
We found a naked drow lady in a cursed mirror who came out and is like, hey, give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you.
We can
And-
fuck.
Yeah, no, that's apparently what Phoebe's offering to her. Is like, yeah, you
Want
know,
some
I just fucked the paladin and we had this big heart-to-heart moment. You want to fuck too?
Christ.
Heart to heart, huh?
Apparently, that's how you have emotional
Emotional connections only occur by sex.
only occur by putting the salami in the bun.
Stop.
Apparently,
That was a really, 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 really bad metaphor for that. Really bad. Stop.
what?
It was bad.
Anyways,
Salami in the
guys.
bun.
anyways, guys. Next session, expect a fuck ton of fighting.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna walk in there, we'll arrest the mayor, and it'll go fine.
It'll go
Because
totally
because
smooth.
because because you guys have decided the path of we're gonna go arrest him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
What? We're not just gonna kill him.
I mean, the other option was going in. He's supposed you. I think we were supposed to have dinner or something with him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to him for a while, maybe sneaking around the place and finding some evidence and
Nah,
Yeah, but
fuck
that might-
that. Nah, fuck that. Gonna go arrest his ass.
I mean,
I
know
vote the
what we
ref-
could do? We could, you know what we could do? We could just delay arresting him until your brothers get here, and then we all just go to a dinner party, and we all just say, by the
we
way,
red
you're
wedding
arrested.
it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I thought we
By the
eat
way,
his
you're
food.
Oh no! If Rose gets there, you'll know. Saris, you would know this. If Rose gets there before you have arrested him, he's not just getting arrested. The whole
also, I
guard is
would've
getting
failed.
arrested.
I
He's
would
like,
have
you know how like you know how you're like vigilant and like justice and everything. He's like
Ends justify the
vigilance on
means.
he's vigilance on steroids. He should have been a part of Helm, but unfortunately Lathander owns him, so I mean he's super chill, so it's like it's cool. I guess, but he's all about that. He's all about that that justice.
Yeah.
It's all
I guess
about that
Saris is a
arresting
lot
people.
more chill than he is.
Where do we stand for RP?
I mean,
I guess we're like outside the pits now.
you're outside the pits.
We walk in to go arrest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky.
You guys can do a talk while you're walking.
Are you gonna talk to Blue about what went down?
No, probably not in front of everyone.
That's fair.
Question, Chris.
Hmm.
Am I assuming I have the idea right about this storm bow?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't.
He won't
I
tell
don't know.
He won't
Definitely
fucking tell
not
you.
cursed item.
I mean, there's only one way to go to find out if you know what it is or not. You gotta go home.
Backstory. Go do your backstory.
There's only one way to find out. You know
Hey,
the
Evan,
people
let's go
that
meet
can
your
tell
parents. I'm sure they'd love me.
Listen, you
wait.
can do a lot avoiding backstory.
We
Or
haven't
next-
even we haven't even started like our main quest yet. We're like at the stop point to get the materials to go, and we're like here.
Isn't
for
it great?
days.
you. Isn't it
Well,
great?
yeah, but because
Yeah,
he threw like
we've-
3 different things at us.
Yeah.
We've currently got
Okay,
the
okay,
we
I will
we look over and we see the quest mark for Bleak Falls Bower, and we're like, nah, I'm just gonna go
Falls
dungeon
Bower.
crawling.
Bleak Falls Bear. That's a good reference.
Yeah. So I will say this. It is the sin is not your problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we figured that out.
yeah, we got that.
Jalen's problem.
Yeah. This is a Jalen thing.
Yeah.
Neither
this
is-
is like
nor is it
worst
our fault.
nightmare.
It's not our
Fuck.
problem. It is not our fault, nor is it our problem. It will end up becoming our problem at some point, probably.
I mean,
but-
it might show up as like secondary
passing.
quest line or a
Mhm.
passing. Hey,
DLC.
there's shit happening. What I'm trying to do in this campaign is let you guys know, like your quest is important, but like there's other shit happening.
Yeah.
We are not the world saviors
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yet.
That
at this
is-
point in time.
That is Jalen, Kaylin, Amon, and Vera.
And what's her face, the queen?
We'll get there.
I mean, I'm trying to keep this campaign a little bit more localized danger
Yeah.
levels, not, you know.
We will push
World
as
ending.
far as we can.
I mean,
that's
if you guys want to fight the world-ending shit, I'll set up the Sin of Wrath to actually be an NPC. You know, Give him actual
might happen.
killing. Give him actual killing stats. You know, like Pride, except 5 million times worse, since it's actually more.
No, but he's the weakest. You wrote it down. It's canon.
Yeah, it's the weakest sin.
Weakest
He's the
sin.
weakest. He's the weakest.
100%.
He needs
He's
to
the
find the right
weakest.
vessel.
He's the weakest.
Totally won't.
He
cut
did
you
not.
down
It was not
forever.
vessel. He did not say it was not vessel. I will point that out.
Okay.
Consume.
Sorry.
He needed food.
He will definitely not consume my little brother. It's fine.
He definitely won't try to consume me, who has two abilities eventually, who will eventually have two abilities with Wrath in the name.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the Tempest Domain.
No,
Rather
I just
storm.
realized something else. Sorry.
What'd you
It's
figure
nothing.
out? What'd you figure out? Share
Nothing
with the
like
class.
nothing like super world changing. I just realized something with Prim that happened today that relates to her sin.
Envy? Isn't yours also envy?
Yeah. She just experienced jealousy for the first time in her life.
Oh, because shit.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
like,
That's okay.
I will remind people that while the only person that's really affected by envy here is Saris.
It's not really coming up. Okay.
Oh
At
no,
all.
it's not coming up. Don't let your brother get here.
Oh, fuck no. He's not going to get here before I finish this.
He is not stealing my thunder.
Cause if he gets there, he's going to steal your thunder. Again, he's the
Not going to
no
happen,
nonsense.
bucko.
He's the no nonsense type of person. He takes that a lot from his father, who's like, I'm gonna deal with this thing directly.
Yeah.
By myself if I have to.
So many emotions that Prim has never had before happening all in like the same 2 days.
Great.
Great way to
going
get a
through-
villain.
She's going through puberty.
I was just about to say she's going through a very quick puberty.
Yeah.
Very, very fast people.
Very, very fast.
I want to get back to lighthearted stuff.
And
I
it's
wanna
all Blue's fault.
Well, I actually wanted to, but unfortunately we encountered a Buff Magoo at the.
Ugh! He's not just the best guy ever. Ugh.
God, he's awful.
But I
Totally
wanted
not
I
an
wanted
asshole.
Saris to challenge Evan to a wrestling match.
Yay.
Another
Should
time.
have.
Make
Another
a
time.
wager on it.
You
So
should have.
that'll happen sometime.
It will happen.
Did
It will.
We
I've been
have to
planning
go
it for
back. We
like
have to
2
go
weeks.
back to train more, so.
I want to go get that feet. I need more feet.
Okay.
That was not a good sentence.
I
Hilarious.
need more feet.
Hilariously, that is exactly the feat you'd be getting.
What
Mobile?
feat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, makes sense. What would I be getting?
I wonder what mine's gonna be.
So it's a variation on Warcaster.
I already have Warcaster.
It's
Variation.
a variation on what?
I already have
It's a
that,
very-
Chris!
Yeah, correct.
I just said. What did I just say?
Variation.
know. I know.
What
I was gonna say
what the fuck would
like
Prim
the obvious
getting?
answer is Warcaster, but I already have it. So
What the fuck
I
is
said
Prim
a-
getting?
A variation on Warcaster.
Gee, I wonder what I'm
You'll
gonna
find that out.
be. Me?
I'm gonna leave that as a surprise.
Guess
Okay.
what Blue's getting? It's nothing because she doesn't want to do it.
And Evan, you'd be getting Blade Mastery.
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Blade Master's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Someday I'll get sharpshooter too, so that'll be awesome.
He's not teaching you sharpshooter.
He is not
He
going to
doesn't-
teach me sharpshooter.
He
That-
could teach you sharpshooter, but he's not going to.
No, he's not. He was
he's
like,
gotta
"No, you
fight you eventually.
bows, man, bows." Like,
Bows.
if
No, he
I
can
show
make
up
his
with-
own. He can make his own bow if
Yeah,
he
he has
wanted
improved
to.
back weapon. I can tell he has improved back weapon. I love it.
But, like,
Anyway,
there's so much happening with Prim right now because like she was jealous of Blue because of what happened with him,
And then he's like,
and then he got really mean.
yep.
So now she's like,
"Oh man, he's into Blue."
yeah, like he
No!
was like 100% like, oh,
I have to kill Blue.
When
No,
in actuality,
she's not mad at Blue whatsoever.
Right. It's because it's his fault.
Yeah,
when in actuality he's just trying his best to train you people to help him kill the sin of wrath.
because Prim knows Blue
'Cause he-
flirts with everyone.
Because that's what he's about. He's like, I can use you people to help me kill the sin of wrath.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
But you're not supposed
will
to
say.
chase.
Yeah. I will say, I'm glad I said what I said to him. Now. I'm glad I did that.
I mean, you started off like really strong, and I
Hey,
was
he's
like, "Oh, Evan does care about Prim," and I was like, "Prim has feelings for you," and I went, "Fuck."
Now, funny that happened. In the old game, there was a very significant event where Kaylin told everybody about Jalen's feelings
For
for Ayla.
Amon, yeah.
Um,
and it
it
turned
was
out
big.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad.
It was so bad.
It turned out terribly. But in
But
the
everybody
end,
grew like a fuckload
Mhm.
from it, so.
yeah.
Because Amon thought it was a joke.
Yeah, and then Jalen went, "Oh."
I'm gonna go hide in the tree for like 6
However,
hours.
Evan did get to pull something out of Gale that would not normally have come up.
Lust.
Fuck you, Lust. I hate you.
I mean, please don't.
Yeah.
Do not touch Lust with a 10-foot pole.
Nope.
Because once she gets you, that's it.
I
Yeah.
mean, all she has to do is shapeshift in the Gale, and you got Prim, so.
Fucking rip.
Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't-
actually, all she would have to do is shapeshift into Evan. And
Saris is gone.
yeah.
She could walk up
Or
to
Blue.
and Blue's
Yeah,
gone.
Blue
Yeah.
would just be like, yeah, just walk up
Like,
So
as Lust.
Sup.
Oh my god, so it'd just be Leo and Evan.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'd be like, so, where did
we're all
the
weak.
people we were supposed to guard go?
Do we have to kick some ass now?
As we're giving Chris ideas.
Fine.
No,
Like you
Nah.
didn't already have that one down.
I'm sorry I'm sick, guys. It's kind of disruptive.
You're
Oh,
fine.
it's fine.
We will
I know,
kill
it's
you
not my
for it.
fault. Thanks.
Should
Thanks, Alicia.
I take the big weapon version of sharpshooter next level?
Great.
Great
Yes.
Weapon Master?
Yeah.
You already
Yes.
you don't have
Yay.
that already?
Not yet.
Do
I had to
Yes.
get my
Well,
strength
that's
up to.
Yes.
I get prestidigitation and.
I don't
message.
know. Do I want to do ridiculous amounts of damage?
Again and again.
I
and again.
yeah, but I could also, just become great at everything.
You don't need to. If you're great at that one thing, you don't need to be good at anything else.
Yeah, but I
you
could
could
be
round-
great
you
at
could-
everything.
You could round out your other stuff later. Focus on this thing now.
You could just. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Is you could do both.
Yeah. For
It's
a while,
true.
like Saris is just gonna suck.
You're a fighter. You can like take everything.
I got one more. I got at least 3 more levels of Ranger before I start getting more Cleric in.
You can power through the feats.
I'm finally gonna become a lore bard next one.
Yay! Cutting word.
level.
Cutting word.
Yeah.
Cutting word.
Next level, I get an extra attack, and then 2 levels after that, I get proficiency in Wisdom saves. So I'll have 4 save proficiencies.
Same, except for I'll get Aura of Protection.
I get guidance, message, and prestidigitation next level.
I'm more just excited to get expertise so I can finally be really good at performance instead of
Eh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to after I finally hit level 7 in Ranger, then I'll start taking a few more in Cleric because I want to be able to start maximizing damage. That's gonna be fun.
Join me. Let's just kill everything.
That just
Oh,
Let's just
here,
one-shot the
here,
bosses.
have a third level Thunder Wave. Okay, how much damage does it do? All the damage, literally
Fuck.
all of it.
Holy shit! I forgot how bad I made the Sin of Lust. That thing's evil.
If I do a
Like how good at killing or bad at being?
No. Go read the campfire entry. It's in the first campfire entry
while,
for
yeah.
Lusting Deceiver.
Ooh, that's a 32 damage Thunder Wave.
Also, it's very intentional that Ceres' middle name is Sarah. You may have noticed that.
yeah.
Sarah.
Yes, it's Vera's sister that turned into Demon of Envy.
Yes.
What's his name? Sarah.
Hmm.
She was evil. We killed her. It's fine.
Lusting Deceiver is just.
Yep.
It's just bad.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh my god, yeah.
I'm still curious about like Sloth.
Well, don't worry. We'll never encounter it.
Yeah, we'll never encounter it.
It's just he's too busy sleeping.
That's Sloth for you.
That's Sloth.
Oh, Sloth.
Oh, Sloth.
Could you imagine like all the Sins getting together and being like talking about how to take over the world, and Pride's the only one that's like saying anything? Everybody's just like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna do whatever."
I'm gonna do what I want. Sloth, will you say something?
I also just realized.
Guys, Wrath is eating the world again.
Sloth, do something.
Sloth, please.
Just snoring.
Greed's like as long as he doesn't eat my shit, I don't give a fuck.
I just
I
also
wanna-
realized that Gale was yelling the wrong things at Prim. He was like, if you want to protect people, you need to hurt them. And it's like, that's not why she's doing this.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
She wants to be able to protect herself, so no one else has to.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
doesn't know her well enough for that.
True.
Yeah.
If she wants to save her friends and loved ones, she will use her spells.
Yeah, but I mean, this is Gale we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's training you to be able to hurt people.
No.
Because if you got to be able to hurt people to be.
You
able
may have
to...
chosen a poor waifu.
It's fine.
No. She did not choose a poor waifu.
She chose a bad husband.
Worst. She chose the worst husband, though.
It's fine, guys. I like a challenge.
But it's okay, because if you crack through the armor,
He's probably just as shitty beneath.
he's just as bad.
Want to talk about a Chad in this game? It's
also
him.
almost
It's
brought
him,
out,
yeah.
He also almost brought out, like, the thing that she hasn't told anyone else yet, that only Amon and Jalen know about.
Oh, great. We don't know what that is either, so...
Like, he almost brought that out.
So I'm using Talk to Myself to test out level 7 shit for Leo because I do that. And I would like you all to know I just rolled a 9. Nat 1, a 2, and a 6 for death saving throws. So Leo would be dead.
Good.
Oh,
Great.
God.
Perfect.
A good start.
But
How much damage did he do before he died?
actually, the level 7 thing is a d6 added to all saving throws.
Oh, right.
Just cause Brute is like, yeah, whatever, fuck you.
Dying? Nah.
Yeah, he won't
Dying?
die.
Nah.
That's my
Wisdom
level.
Except
saving
that you
throws?
did.
It's
Yeah,
basically
so-
poor man's barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
I will say my level 7 is very similar to the like what dying right because I'll have
mine? All saves? Never mind.
yeah my proficiencies my saving throw proficiencies will be strength, dexterity, constitution, and wisdom.
And when you're within 10 feet of me, it'll be +5 to all of
Yeah.
them.
I get improved familiar and the level 4 spell.
Oh yeah, when I'm near Ceres in a couple of levels, I'm just gonna succeed on all the saving throws because it's a +5 and then plus a d6 plus whatever I roll.
Well, I think it'll be +4 because my charisma is only 19.
Well, you need to get that up so I can succeed on everything.
Yeah, but that would involve going up to 8.
Oh, I can get a brass dragon
Paladin.
lane
Cute.
That would be fucking dope.
without breath
That's
weapons. As.
adorable.
I can just have a tiny baby dragon. Also a great in a closet.
Quasits are awful. I love them.
Quads are lame.
They're awful.
They're
Quads are
terrible.
eh.
They're terrible demons.
They're terrible.
My
Yeah,
warlock
not
keeps trying to
demons.
take
Devils,
them
sorry.
and make them into
Which
pets.
one's the
and
demon? Imp?
Yeah, I think so.
Imps are demons, quasis are devils.
The Quasits
I have
hate.
I have someone
attack.
in our Friday night game.
Sorry.
It's Pathfinder, and he is constantly saying demons instead of devils. It's like we're like, no, this is a
Well, the
very
amount of
important
people who should
distinction.
give a fuck should be 0, but it isn't.
Well, it's specifically Pathfinder Hell's Vengeance, so we're
Oh, so
dealing
it
with
matters.
devils and angels and pretty much any and all celestials and devils. So him actually saying demons is kind of a real thing because he also says it in character, and some of us are like royalty in.
I will be very specific about this. The sins are demons.
Okay,
They are just highly intelligent demons.
got it.
Yeah, they're too base to be devils.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to head to bed. I really should.
Mm-hmm.
To next week when we can actually do a lot of crazy fighting.
going to decompress and not hate myself.
It's
Well,
your
it wasn't
fault
your
for
fault.
anything ever.
gonna
I
go
know
play
it's
Zelda.
no
Just-
it's not my fault. Yes, but it's like it's my responsibility.
Right.
That's my part about it. Is
Go
like,
cuddle with Cupcake and feel a little bit better.
I cannot cuddle with Cupcake because if I cuddle with Cupcake even very slightly, I will have to cuddle with Cupcake for the rest of the entire lifetime that she lives.
I
I
mean,
don't see
you
the
say
downside.
that. Yeah,
I-
like, what's the problem?
That's
Okay, all right. Here's the downside. I have to provide
sounds
for
like-
the both of us.
Also,
Love your
No.
dog.
also
I can't believe you hate your dog.
campfire,
Yes.
Chris.
Oh yes. I'm sorry.
Why would you leave your
Sorry.
man hanging like that?
I'm sorry. I will
I'm
do it right now. I will do
How do you react to big drunken man?
I actually had
Me.
something written up. And then like
Shit happened.
and then shit hit the fan and I was
Yeah.
like,
Fuck.
Alicia, you responded during the game.
You
No
did.
fair.
No, beforehand. That's a big difference.
It
Like,
was
right
really
before.
close.
Okay, I'm gonna end
Yes.
the VOD now.